Iowa State University, Akin was an 8-time national freestyle champion who represented the United States in the 1999 World Championships. A silver medalist at the 2000 World Cup, Eric was twice an Olympics alternate. He was a 3-time state champion for Bishop Miege High School in Overland Park, Kansas, and now he serves as the head coach for St. Thomas Aquinas High School in Overland Park. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting his award will be Eric's coach at the time at Iowa State University, Jim Gibbons, and the present coach of Iowa State, Kevin Dresser. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up our honoree, Akin.
Thank you very much. I want to start by first and foremost thanking God for giving me this opportunity and leading my wrestling path to where I am right now. I'm going to read my speech to you. It's not real long, but sometimes when I read out loud, I sound a little bit like Rocky Balboa, so forgive me for that. And but I can stand here and I can honestly tell you this is a dream come true. A kid's dream come true. It really is. And I dreamed about it, I talked about it. Being one of these kind of guys or all these other guys that I see out here. And I'll just get started. So, when I was a young kid, there wasn't too many wrestling publications, magazines, and whatnot, but I had every one of them. My walls were littered with many wrestling champions of the 1970s and 80s, cut from magazines and posted posters my mom ordered for me. On my walls, you would see Nate Carr versus Kenny Monday, Gable with his head wrap winning Olympic gold, Bobby Douglas, and other NCAA champions like Barry Davis, Kevin Darkus, Ed Bannock, Lou Bannock, Jim Gibbons, Joe Gibbons, Dave Schultz, Mark Schultz, John Smith, Kevin Jackson, and many more. One day as I was looking at all these guys on the wall, my dad was in my room with me and I was pointing out every event, the NCAAs. I was like, I want to win the NCAAs. I want to be the state champ. I want to be the world champ. I want to be the Olympic champ. And I said, I want to win everything. And then I sat there for a minute and I said, you know what, Dad? I want to try to win all these things, but most of all, I want to be a known, famous wrestler. I want to be on posters. I want to be in magazines. I want to be like these guys. And so that's where the dream began. And it starts with my parents driving me all over the state of Kansas and soon thereafter all over the country. Their commitment to my wrestling goals had no boundaries. My dad introduced me to wrestling when I was 5 years old, and there was no changing my mindset from that point forward. My dad trained me like a Marine, and I loved every second of it. Dad, I've literally never seen you tuck your tail or give up. You're the bravest man I know, and I can't thank you enough for the training, knowledge, motivational stories, and the wrestling flame that you started in my heart. It still burns strong and gives me the chills to this day. Thank you, Dad. You will always be my best coach ever. Thank you, Mom, for being a champion wrestling mom. You are no doubt in the Wrestling Mom Hall of Fame, making all those diet meals, filming all those wrestling matches, and dealing with a wild child. Letting me try the new wrestling moves that Dad just taught me. All on you in the living room, absolutely priceless. Thanks for the toughest. True story. Cradles and everything. No flails. passing on the toughness genes that you gave to me. And I must credit my 4 sisters, Tammy, Debbie, Becky, and Mandy, for all their love and support over the years. They didn't really have women's wrestling back then, but you whipped me enough times that you own at least a few of my medals. Hello and shout out to all of my Iowa family, my mother-in-law and father-in-law, Bob and Kathy Maynard, all my aunts, uncles, and cousins from Iowa, the Ziegler family, and the Cranston family, and of course my Oklahoma family, the Gills. Now I'd like to take a few moments to talk about some of the coaches that were very instrumental in my success. Al Rice, my high school wrestling coach. Al, I know I was a real pain in your neck a lot of the time, but we had a lot of fun, a lot of good victories, and it was a good time. Thanks for being a lifelong friend. Paul Kramer from Wilton, Iowa. Some of you guys might know who Paul Kramer is. He moved to Kansas City about the time I was a 9th grader, and he was still training. He wanted to be maybe an Olympic team. He was competing, training for the National Open, things like that. But he came in and he just started beating on me. He was my weight class. He was a 118 pounder in college, so it just fit perfect for me. But he basically was a jackhammer that beat the debris off the raw stone until it shined. And at my age level, at that point, there was no stopping me. I won cadet nationals, both styles, most falls, both styles, outstanding wrestler in one style. Won it the next year, Greco, OW in that one, and 3rd in freestyle, and then won junior nationals, got OW junior nationals. It was all because of that guy beating on me. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, Paul Kramer, you are the gateway to my success. Hold on, this thing didn't recognize my face. Kevin Clem, you've been there my entire career, from the first move when I was 6 years old to the last match when I was 36 years old. Thanks for teaching me the chicken wing and the trapped arm gut wrench. They both saved me more than a few times. You've been so many things to me: my training partner, my coach, my supplement provider, my corner man, my sauna buddy, and my chauffeur to the next session. And most of all, a big brother forever. Jim Gibbons, who I actually called Dad in college, true story, and that should say it all. And the other guys called him my dad, and I called him Dad too. Most of the time it was a joke, but he did a lot of babysitting. Bobby Douglas, I was blessed to have you as the man that came in to Iowa State when Jim Gibbons moved on in his successful career. You taught me as much as Yoda taught Skywalker. Only thing is, I was far from being a Jedi. Thanks for helping me be my best I could be, and thanks for the phone calls every Christmas and birthday. Love you, Bobby D.